Welcome to this video. Today you will learn one habit that separates uncertain people from confident ones, confused minds from clear thinkers, and ordinary lives from powerful progress. This is not just motivation. It is a clear wake-up call. It is a system, a guide, a strategy, and a map for growth. Every day, many people move through life distracted by noise. Every day, they watch others succeed while feeling stuck. And every day, they avoid the one action that can change everything. That action is self-education. Let me say this clearly and kindly. Your real enemy is not money problems, failure, or fear. Your real enemy is lack of knowledge, not knowing how money works, not knowing how people can mislead, not knowing how to manage anger, time, thoughts, or emotional pressure. If you do not educate yourself daily, life will teach you in harder ways. People lose jobs, relationships, and confidence because growth stops. This happens when learning stops. But here is an important truth. One focused hour a day can make you stronger than most people who stop learning after school. In this video, I will guide you step by step to build this daily habit. I will show you what to learn. I will show you how to learn. I will show you when to learn. I will explain how this habit can change your future. This video also helps your English. When you listen, your brain learns strong ideas and strong English together. This is not only education. This is personal transformation. Let us begin with an honest truth. If you do not educate yourself, life will do it for you. Most people stop learning after school. That is why their life stays the same. They study, pass exams, forget lessons, and wait for a good future. They forget one important fact. School may give a degree. Self-education gives freedom. The world changes fast every year. New technology appears. New businesses rise. New problems need new thinking. Many people still live with old knowledge and old habits. They do not understand money. They do not know how to sell ideas. They do not know how to say no. They struggle to control emotions. They do not know how to lead or build stability. So life becomes their teacher, not through books, but through experience. Without money knowledge, debt appears. Without people skills, trust breaks. Without career planning, progress slows. Without independent thinking, people follow crowds, and crowds rarely lead to growth. The most dangerous part is believing this is normal. Let me ask you something important. Why do successful leaders keep learning every day? Why do experienced CEOs study even at 50? Why do wealthy thinkers read for hours daily? Because they know learning is not a hobby. It is survival in a changing world. Many people spend hours on entertainment. Leaders spend hours on education. Some scroll endlessly. Future builders study deeply. If you stop educating yourself, others will control your direction. This could be fear, mistakes, or limited thinking. This message is not pressure. It is an invitation to grow. Learn daily and gain strength. Now let me explain why daily learning builds confidence and control. Have you met someone calm and clear in difficult moments? Someone who finds solutions instead of panic? Someone people trust and listen to? They are not lucky. They learn every day. Daily learning creates inner strength. Feeling lost often means feeling unprepared. The more you learn, the stronger and calmer you become. You learn how to solve problems. You learn how to manage stress. You learn how to take action. You learn how to stay focused when others stop trying. Confidence does not come from talking. Confidence comes from understanding. You begin to speak differently. When you educate yourself daily, your vocabulary grows. Your thinking becomes clearer. You express ideas with strength and purpose. You become someone people listen to because you add value. You are not loud. You are clear and thoughtful. People do not respect noise. They respect clarity. And clarity comes from daily learning. You start making smarter decisions. Imagine two people facing the same challenge. One has studied, read, and learned strategies. The other only guesses. The prepared one always performs better. Life is shaped by decisions. The more, the better you decide. You begin attracting opportunities. People enjoy working with focused minds. People support those who are serious about growth. People follow clear thinkers. Daily education gives you this strength. It makes you stand out in a positive way. It makes you valuable. While others focus on gossip, you focus on growth. You feel in control of your life. Daily learning gives control over time, thoughts, and energy. It helps you guide emotions and shape your future. You stop reacting to life. You start building your life. You stop waiting for help. You begin helping yourself. That confidence and respect come from one source: educating yourself every day. I'm one. The world does not need more noise. It needs people who think clearly. It needs builders, leaders, and steady minds. This begins with what you learn daily. 1 hour of learning each day is powerful. It can be stronger than many hours of blind effort. If you start today, 1 year can transform you. Now let us begin with financial education. Learn how to earn, protect, and grow money. Here is an important truth many avoid. You can be kind and honest. You can be a good person. But without money knowledge, life can still feel limited. Schools teach subjects like math and history. They often do not teach taxes or investing. Many people work hard and still feel stuck. Here is a simple rule that matters. If you do not study money, you work for those who did. This truth is strong, but it can help you grow. Financial education means understanding money movement. It means learning different ways to earn: jobs, skills, business, and investments. It means protecting money through planning and saving. It means growing money through smart investing. This is not about becoming extremely rich. It is about something greater: freedom. Freedom from fear and dependence. When you understand money, you stay calm. You plan wisely. You build steadily. You rise with confidence. Imagine two people earning the same income. One spends without thinking. They never study money. They only hope things improve. The other studies money daily for a short time. They learn investing and avoid unnecessary debt. After years, their life feels open and stable. Same income, different results. The difference is learning. Learn how successful people think about money. Learn what assets are. Assets create value over time. Learn the difference between income and wealth. Learn budgeting and tracking expenses. Learn how to build a small side income. Learn investing for long-term stability. No one else will manage your future for you. Chance alone is not a plan. Train your mind with knowledge. Use education as your strongest tool. In this world, you will either understand money or be guided by those who do. 1 hour a day is enough. Read, watch, and learn with purpose. In 365 days, your financial path can look completely different. Now let us move to section 2. Skill education. Learn something that makes you valuable. Here is the second powerful truth. You are not paid for time. You are paid for value. Value is created through skills, not by waiting, not by blaming the system, but by building abilities that solve real problems. Many people struggle, not because they lack effort. They struggle because they never developed useful skills. You can be motivated and positive, but without a skill people need, growth stays limited. That is why skill learning must be daily. Ask yourself one question every day. What can I do today that I could not do yesterday? What skill can I improve to become more useful? Skills are the new currency of the world. Imagine two people applying for the same role. One asks for a chance. The other shows what they can create or solve. The skilled person is always chosen, not wishes, not excuses. Skills decide the outcome. Many skills are free to learn today. Copywriting, video editing, sales, public speaking, digital marketing, freelancing, graphic design, web development, AI tools and productivity systems, leadership and team building. Start small and stay consistent. Learn for 30 minutes daily. Practice for another 30 minutes. In 90 days, your value will rise. Many people want money without skills. They want results without learning. They delay growth by saying tomorrow. That habit keeps them stuck. But this is your turning point. If money is tight, learn. If clarity is missing, learn. If direction feels unclear, learn. Skill education moves you forward fast. When you become valuable, attention follows. Now, Section 3. Mindset education. Learn how to think clearly and strongly. Some people work long hours and stay stuck. Others work less and grow faster. The difference is mindset. Mindset is how you think. It is your mental system. It shapes how challenges. Two people face the same problem. One asks why it happened. The other asks what it teaches. Same situation, different future. Many people stay average because they never train their thinking. They copy others. They react emotionally. They give up after one setback. They need constant motivation. Their mind was never trained for strength. That is why mindset learning matters daily. Think of your mind as a training ground. Every day you face doubt and distraction. Ask yourself an honest question. Have you trained your mind to respond well? If not, challenges will always feel heavier. This is why discipline fades. This is why tomorrow never comes. A trained mind brings calm, focus, and steady growth. You may have great opportunities, but without the right mindset, you may block your own progress. Mindset shapes how you use chances, choices, and challenges. Daily mindset learning helps you guide your thoughts clearly. It teaches you how to build inner strength and steady focus. It helps you stay calm in a noisy, distracted world. It trains you to think long-term instead of reacting emotionally. It helps you form habits that slowly shape your identity. It teaches you to reduce comparison and release fear of mistakes. It helps you remain peaceful even during pressure. Read 10 pages daily from mindset books. Books like The Mountain is You or Atomic Habits are helpful. Watch one video each day about mental strength. Learn from disciplined thinkers and leaders. Journal your thoughts daily. Ask yourself what thoughts guided you today. Ask if those thoughts supported your growth. Observe strong people closely. Notice how they think under pressure, not just what they say. Life is not defined by events alone. It is shaped by how you respond to them. That response comes from mindset. An untrained mindset limits growth and clarity. A trained mindset builds quiet strength and confidence. Mindset growth does not come from short motivation. It comes from daily learning and reflection. When you train your body and mind together, progress feels natural. Now we move to section 4, emotional education. Learn how to guide yourself calmly. In a busy world, emotional control is essential. Many challenges come from unmanaged emotions. People leave goals unfinished because emotions lead decisions. They react quickly instead of responding wisely. This is not a fixed trait. It is a learned pattern, and patterns can be relearned. Emotional education means learning daily awareness. It means staying calm when others feel overwhelmed. It means processing feelings instead of acting impulsively. It means building emotional understanding step by step. This practice strengthens daily life choices. When emotions guide actions wisely, outcomes improve. Imagine receiving feedback on your work. With training, you pause and reflect. You grow and continue forward. Same situation, different response. Emotional awareness includes noticing triggers. It includes understanding past patterns gently. It includes choosing response over reaction. Journaling helps clarify emotions. Ask what you feel and where it comes from. Learn emotional skills through trusted resources. Practice pausing before responding. Reflect on whether actions come from clarity. Emotional education builds freedom. Wise emotional choices shape long-term direction. Work on goals and also work on inner balance. Now, section 5. Market education. Learn what the world values and needs. Here is one idea that can change perspective. Value is created by meeting real needs. Many people misunderstand this at first. Many people focus only on what they want to do. They forget to study what the market needs today. They never ask what people are struggling with right now. They never ask what problems businesses are trying to solve. They never ask what people are willing to pay for. Here is the truth. If you ignore the market will ignore you. You may be talented. You may work very hard. But if you offer something no one wants, progress stays limited. This is why many hardworking people remain stuck. They never studied how the market changes. They kept doing the same work even as the world moved forward, and the world has changed. People now shop online. Businesses want digital solutions. Many jobs are remote. Automation is handling repetitive tasks. Creators are building strong brands using simple tools. If you do not watch market changes, you fall behind. Even hard work needs direction. There was a man who repaired old televisions for many years. It was once a good business, but people stopped repairing televisions. They started buying new ones instead. He waited in his shop for customers who never returned. He chose comfort over learning. He said this was all he knew, but the market did not adjust for him. Slowly, the business faded away. The lesson is simple. The market rewards those who adapt. Comfort alone does not create stability. What should you study daily? Learn what services people are paying for now. Notice which industries are growing steadily. Areas like technology, health, content, learning, and online trade. Observe what problems people discuss online. Check which skills are in demand on work platforms. Notice which tools are replacing old methods. Explore trending services on trusted marketplaces. Read forums where people share frustrations. Every problem points to an opportunity. Watch what creators offer to their audiences. Notice which ideas spread widely. Read business updates to understand innovation. You can be very skilled in one area, but if the demand changes, adaptation matters. You do not need to change who you are. You only need to align your value with demand. Stop speaking into empty spaces. Start listening and observing carefully. Study the market daily. Those who understand the market grow with it. Now, Section 6. Digital education. Learn future tools before they reshape work. We have moved beyond simple information. We are now in an age of automation. Digital tools shape nearly every industry. Learning them builds security and confidence. Technology skills are now essential. Every business uses online systems. Creators rely on smart tools. Freelancers automate routine tasks. Even traditional fields are evolving quickly. Saying you, avoid technology limits growth. Adaptation keeps you relevant. There was a woman who ran a beauty salon for years. She had loyal clients and strong service. Then daily routines changed suddenly. Visits stopped while expenses continued. She lacked digital systems for booking. She did not know online promotion. She described herself as old style. The lesson is clear. Learning digital tools protects your future. But the world continued to move forward. At the same time, a younger competitor adapted quickly. She started a YouTube channel and shared hair tutorials. She accepted bookings online with ease. She increased her income while working from home. The first woman had great talent, but she lacked digital understanding. That is the real difference between survival and progress. Now ask yourself this: what should you learn every day? Learn to use tools like Canva, ChatGPT, Notion, and Google Drive. Learn simple platforms like Zoom and online calendars. Learn how to build a digital presence. Even a basic LinkedIn or Instagram profile matters. Learn how AI tools improve writing, design, and learning. Learn how to record a video and upload it confidently. Learn how to design a simple thumbnail. Learn how online systems work together. Learn basics of online sales and digital funnels. Learn how to automate repetitive tasks. Learn how to collaborate with people online. Spend just 30 minutes daily learning one tool. Watch free tutorials on trusted platforms. Practice by creating something small, a blog, a poster, or a simple web page. Apply digital tools to your work or business. Even small steps build momentum. Grow your confidence with technology daily. The future does not belong to the strongest. It belongs to those who adapt digitally. You do not need to be a programmer. You do not need to be a tech expert. You only need to understand how the world works today. The world is moving online. Moving with it keeps you relevant. Ask yourself each day, what new tool did I learn today? How did I prepare for the future today? If the answer is nothing, begin now. In the digital age, learning daily is protection. It strengthens your confidence. It prepares your future. Section 7 begins now. Self-awareness education. Learn who you truly are. Here's a truth few are taught. You cannot grow fully without knowing yourself. Many people know small details about themselves, but they do not know their emotional triggers. They do not know why they delay their own success. They do not know what weakens their peace. They do not know what they truly want. This is why many people live reactively. They let others choose their path. They follow expectations instead of awareness. Imagine a man changing jobs often. He blamed people and environments each time. One day he paused and reflected. He asked a powerful question. What if the challenge is within me? He began journaling daily. He studied his reactions and habits. He noticed hidden fears. He realized he avoided his true passion. That awareness changed his direction. He did not need a new job. He needed clarity. What should you study daily here? Why do I react this way? What fear shapes my decisions? Where did it begin? What patterns repeat in my life? What part of me needs attention? What gives me energy? What drains it? Write one honest paragraph each day. Reflect on your feelings and reasons. Ask if your actions came from confidence or fear. Learn about self-discovery and emotional awareness. Study human behavior and personal growth. Sit quietly for 5 minutes daily. Ask what you are avoiding. Awareness opens the door to freedom. You may not realize it, but you are inside one right now. Many people feel trapped within their own thoughts. They try to repair the outside world, yet the real struggle lies inside. Until you learn who you truly are, you will keep facing the wrong challenges. You may choose unsuitable partners and say yes when your heart means no. Years can pass doing what looks correct but feels misaligned. The most powerful education is not about the world around you. It is about understanding yourself deeply. When who you are, you stop chasing what you are not. Section 8, Street Education. Learn how the real world truly functions. Now we face a challenging but valuable truth. Books explain rules, but experience teaches real movement. You can earn degrees and be intelligent, yet without understanding people, confusion repeats itself. Life is not a classroom with clear answers. It is a space where awareness matters. This is what school often does not explain. People do not always speak directly. Actions and words may not always match. Some care only while value is exchanged. This is not negativity. This is awareness for growth. For example, a young man started his first job. He worked sincerely and trusted openly. He shared ideas and believed teamwork meant unity. Months later, his ideas were reused without credit. Opportunities shifted unexpectedly. He felt confused, not weak. He simply lacked knowledge of real-world dynamics. Power, trust, and timing were new lessons. After that, he chose to learn. He observed people carefully. He limited access and moved with intention. He learned to be wise and kind together. That version of him stood steady. What to learn daily. How to read intentions beyond words. How to notice pressure disguised as praise. How to communicate calmly. How to set boundaries with respect. How to trust slowly and observe fully. Learn from books like The Art of War and Leadership Studies. Watch real conversations with negotiators and leaders. Study silence and body language. Reflect daily. Ask what you noticed and what you missed. Learn from experiences to grow wiser. Knowledge alone sounds intelligent. Experience combined with learning creates strength. The world respects awareness. Be kind and aware. Be loyal and thoughtful. Study patterns, not promises. Life has many roles being played. Learn the script so you move with confidence. Street education is daily preparation. Section 9, Foundation Education. What life expects beyond school lessons. Schools teach many useful basics, yet they often miss life skills. They teach memorization and structure, but not calm under pressure, not habit building or energy control, not decision-making in real moments, not emotional balance during change. Life now asks for these skills. Learning them is your responsibility. Train for life, not only tests. For example, there was a student with top grades, always polite, always praised. Then real life began. First heartbreak, first refusal, first time having no money, first time feeling misunderstood. He struggled because no one taught him how to handle discomfort. No one showed him how to rebuild himself step by step. No one taught him independent thinking. No one taught him how to act under pressure or stand alone. Perfect grades could not protect him from inner confusion. He did not need more formulas or theories. The kind that builds inner strength. What should you learn daily? How to manage time with clear priorities. How to delay rewards for long-term growth. Discipline creates freedom. How to take full responsibility for your life. How to choose friends with care. How to build systems for habits, thoughts, and goals. How to stay calm when the world feels loud. Reflect on past choices and what led there. Build a habit tracker and follow it consistently. Learn one rule about discipline, focus, or calm thinking each day. Practice difficult tasks to grow stronger, not to suffer. Read books like The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Explore Can't Hurt Me. Learn from the subtle art of not giving carelessly. Watch summaries and learning playlists after this video. School gave information. Life requires strength. Without inner foundation, success can feel unstable. Wealth does not remove worry. Attention does not remove doubt. Education alone cannot organize emotions. A strong foundation helps you move through challenges calmly. Build inner strength daily. If you ignore it, life will test you repeatedly. Section 10. Problem Education. Learn to build solutions, not complaints. One of the most overlooked skills is problem solving. Here is something important. Your future depends on one ability. Can you stay calm and think clearly under pressure? If not, dependence increases. Panic replaces progress. Waiting becomes a habit. But problem solvers earn trust. They become reliable and confident. This skill is trained, not inherited. It is daily learning. Learning to adapt, simplify, and act. During a global crisis, 2 people reacted differently. One said it was unfair and stopped trying. The other asked how to help and create value. One stayed stuck. The other learned skills and worked remotely. Same situation, different mindset. One practiced solving. The other practiced complaining. Which habit are you building? What should you learn daily? How to define problems clearly. How to break big tasks into small actions. How to remove emotion from decisions. How to think like a builder. How to plan backward from a goal. How to think logically with courage. Solve one small issue each day. Study people who built something from nothing. Learn how engineers, designers, and leaders think. Study mental models, first principles, second-order thinking, the 80-20 rule. Practice journaling daily. Ask what challenge you face today. Ask how you could improve tomorrow. Many describe problems. Builders solve them. The world needs clarity, not noise. The world needs people who stay calm when others rush, people who think quickly and move wisely. And here is the good news. You do not need a brilliant mind. You need daily practice. Problem solvers move forward. Problem solvers get opportunities. Problem solvers build businesses. Problem solvers become leaders. That leader can be you, but only if you educate yourself every day. Most people lose time in life. Most people lose time in life. Not because they lack strength, not because they lack intelligence, but because they never built the habit of daily learning. They waited for school. They waited for motivation. They waited for someone else to guide them. But here is the truth. No one is coming. You are the teacher. You are the learner. You are your own university. If you are not growing daily, you are standing still. So make a choice. Will you scroll or will you study? Will you talk or will you change? Will you watch others improve or will you improve yourself? The world does not need more noise. It needs people like you, people who rise, people who lead, people who learn without stopping. Remember this. 1 hour of learning each day can shape a stronger future than years of struggle. Begin today. Begin now. Begin with one page, one video, one focused moment. Your future is watching you. Stay committed to it. If this message helped you, remember to subscribe, like the video, share it with someone who needs encouragement today, and tap the bell icon so you never miss the next inspiring lesson on this channel.